This winter, people will die. People will die in their homes because they cannot afford to heat them. The most vulnerable in our society are old people, our nans and granddads. Children will not be able to keep warm this winter. The government don't care about us. It's time for us to do something about this, to stick together and look after each other. Some of the people I know, the working poor, are the hardest working people I know. They're going out working 12, 14-hour shifts and they can't afford to put food on their tables. They're queuing up at food banks which are at the bottom of council offices, and the MPs just walk straight past these mile-long queues for people begging for food. I don't have any confidence in Liz Truss running this country. She's called us left-wing doomsayers when she doesn't have to pay her energy bills. She can expense those. So can every other MP. They don't understand what it's like to be a normal working or a person on benefits in this country. Shell and BP are making record profits. They have never made this much money in history. One of the figures is 9.5 billion. That's an unimaginable amount of money. There's so many zeros on the end of that. And there are kids in this country going cold and hungry. They will be sitting freezing in their homes under blankets and duvets and sleeping bags while their mum can't even afford to cook them dinner. And yet the profits are still going to be creeping up. They are still making billions at our expense. When my nan and granddad and my mum were talking about having to move in with each other this winter just to be able to stay warm, they're going to have to heat one home instead of heating two homes. My mum's a 51-year-old woman. Do you really think she wants to move back in with her parents? When they were talking about it, I realised that this is directly affecting my family and we've got to do something about it. We've got to drive these prices back down. Don't Pay UK has been set up as a grassroots organisation. Normal people have set this up in response to the Ofgem price cap increasing for a second time. It went up a few months ago and it's now going up again on the 1st of October. One of the huge inspirations for Don't Pay UK is the poll tax. People refuse to pay the poll tax. My nan and granddad remember it really well, slightly before my time, but it worked. People refused to pay the poll tax and it got scrapped. We can do the same with Don't Pay UK. Don't pay your energy bills and they will have to bring the price back down. Last week I was live on Sky News and as soon as I mentioned everyone deserves a warm home and schools need to be heated this winter, I got cut off. We all deserve to have a warm home this winter. You know, schools need to be heated this winter.
OK, well, apologies there if you missed some of the rest at the end of that interview there. I was talking there to Kim Eldridge from Don't Pay UK, and if she didn't hear me thank her, thanks very much indeed.
The point that I was going on to make is that some schools might only be able to open for 3 days a week during winter. They've got extremely high running costs, as do hospitals and care homes, and the media don't want us thinking about this at the moment. They're really driving the fact that your credit rating is going to be affected, but if people don't have money to pay their bills, do you really think they care about their credit ratings? Are they going to be getting mortgages if you've got absolutely no savings? Of course we're not. The media are putting a lot of the responsibility of rising energy costs back onto the consumer. They're making this our fault, they're making it our problem, telling us to go to the gym to take a shower, to cook your dinner at work, to cook a jacket potato in the microwave.
OK, I can't lie. I put a baked potato in.
Some newspapers are running competitions to pay your energy for a year. They're making it a luxury to be able to heat your home and cook dinner in your home. The average roast dinner is going to cost £5 more to cook, so families are expected to find £20 a month out of thin air to be able to cook for them and their children. It's just not feasible. There's a lot of scaremongering around the Don't Pay campaign. It's not illegal to cancel your direct debit. You have 4 weeks to make payment once your bill comes through. After that, you can ring your energy company and you can negotiate a price that you can actually afford. You can negotiate to pay what the price cap was back in April 2021. We don't have to be paying through the nose for our energy in this country. The market is not a solution to this. It's not just going to magically rectify itself. We need to do something about it. We need to collectively change this. The only thing there is for us to do, this is a last resort, this is all we can do, is join Don't Pay. Go on the don'tpay.uk website. All you've got to do is put your email address in and pledge not to pay your energy bills. We work as one, we all stick together and look after people. People that are on prepayment meters haven't got an option. They're already paying more than us anyway, so that's why we all need to stick together, cancel our direct debits for the people that are already paying more than us. That way we bring the companies and the government to the table to drive the price down for everyone. It's all we can do and it has worked in the past. The poll tax strike worked. There is no poll tax now and I'm too young to remember even what it was. We can do something. We can make history by not paying our energy bills. And we're not saying to never pay your energy bills. We're just saying we need to withhold payment right now so that the government and the energy companies come to the table. The greatest risk is doing absolutely nothing at all. We have to do something. United we stand, divided we fall. You can help to stop people dying this winter. All you have to do is go to the don'tpay.uk website and pledge to cancel your energy bills.